Okay, you ready? Let's roll it. You are? All right. Well, she's walking through a cloud with a circus smile that's running wild, wild. Butterflies and zebras and movies and fairy tales, yeah. That's all she ever thinks about, yeah. Riding with the wind. Oh, when I'm sad, Lord, she gives to me 1,000 smiles. She gives to me free. Well, it's alright, she said. You can take anything you want from me. Anything. You can take anything. Well, I'm sad. She give to me 1,000 smiles. She give to me. It's alright, she said. You can take anything you want. Anything you want, you can have, Lord, I must say. Anything you want, Lord. Wow. Yeah?
Wow.
Let's see. Okay. Well, I woke up this morning 'cause I had some bills to pay. Well, I woke up this morning 'cause I had some bills to pay. Well, I put on my blue jumper and headed out for work that day. Well, I went through my mail. I found bills I was unaware. Well, I went through my mail. I found bills I was unaware. Well, I went to put food on my table, and I never made it there. Never made it there. Well, I woke up this morning 'cause I had some bills to pay. Well, I woke up this morning, y'all, 'cause I had some bills to pay, y'all. Well, I went to put food on my table, and I never made it there. Never made it there. Never made it there. Never made it there. I'm just trying, man. That's all I can do is try.
Oh man.
Okay.
So when you're playing, what goes through your mind? Like, this is just, let me ask you this. It's from a guitarist. And you know, I played guitar for a little while. And you know, I feel like, you know, obviously, I've never tried to be a professional. But when does that light switch where you go like, man, this is just playing scale and stuff like that? Just feel like, or are you memorizing scales and practicing scales? Or you're just like, this feels right. I'm just playing what I'm.
The latter half of what you know.
I would assume from an early age when you started playing, it's got to be a lot more. It's not so much to learn; it's more like just you did it, like kind of like that.
Yeah, so that's kind of a two. So to answer your question first, what's going through my mind is actually colors. To be honest with you about it, so it's at a certain point when I'm engulfed in what I'm playing. It's every single fiber of me is being expressed through this instrument. And, I get so overwhelmingly engaged in it that at a certain point, I'm only standing there physically, and this is a part of what I'm trying to explain that I wish I could bottle up. And if I could sell this, then I would be the most richest person in the world. I can't really definitively explain how it is that I enable this entity to be there for me to tap into. And every time I try to talk about this, it ends up having me be very emotional about the whole thing. It's a whole range of things that I'm thinking about. Just struggles in life, things that, close family members that's passed away, struggles, things that I've overcome, Generally, when I'm playing, I am playing from a severe point of pain. And for some reason, pain brings about the most deep and emotional stuff when I play. And it's a lot of things that I'm thinking about. My mom and two brothers have passed away. So I'm always thinking about them. And that's why when I play, the tears just start to roll. And at that point, I'm no longer physically, I'm there physically, but everything about me is coming through, and I engage a whole lot with body movements, and I'm talking the whole time, for me. So last month I celebrated 4 years clean and sober. So with that being said, I am having a conversation with somebody when I'm on stage and I'm talking, and you see all this massive energy. It's like certain entities and certain spirits that I'm speaking to, that I'm telling them, I am playing hard as I can right now to make sure I keep you away. If you understand what I mean. I'm telling them, you know what, you had me for 30 years and I'm playing my heart out now so you can stay away. Go try the neighbor next door because no one's home to answer the call for anything to get in my way. So with that being said, that's why all the passion and everything, it's a whole lot of things, but generally I'm in pain when I'm playing. But what gives me solace about it is I know that somebody out there in their audience is connecting with exactly what I'm saying on this instrument without having to say a word. And they feel like, wow, there's something that is intense right there that this dude is telling me through his instrument. And that is the goal for me. So if my pain brings about joy to somebody else that may be their very first time seeing an Eric Gale show, and they're like, what the hell was that I just saw? Boom, boom, boom. They know that it's, an experience. So as that answers the question for what I'm thinking about. And a lot of, generally, I'm never really thinking about the format or predictability. And going to your part, there were many, many years that I was in a room a little smaller than that, woodshedding for years. I would be afraid to go to sleep because I didn't want to forget what I learned the night before. So I'd wake right back up and immediately play it. So I knew that I wouldn't, it was that kind of passion and that kind of inspiration. So I tell people, inspiration is the most powerful thing that you will ever have come into your life on whatever it is that you want. If somebody inspires you, it's an immediate reaction to where, man, I want to be like that. It makes practicing not feel like homework. You know what I mean? So if you've been given an assignment, oh my God, I got this work I got to do. Damn, I got to get this. So If you're inspired, you're doing it, and 15 hours then pass by, and it seems like only 5 minutes then pass by. You ain't felt like eating no food, using the bathroom, answering no phone calls. When you get that type of inspiration, man, watch out, cause what you are going to meet at the other side of once that inspiration has taken its course. So I tell everybody, man, you find somebody that truly inspires you, because it's going to have you engaged with whatever it is, shooting ball, playing music, working on car, whatever it is that inspires you, and you want to be like that. On the other side of that is, man, it's just free. It's free, unforced practicing that needs to be taken advantage of, because when you're given an assignment by somebody, now I need you to go home and work on this, and I don't know nobody like doing homework. I mean, it's just, damn, I got to do this and such, but if it's something that you want to do and you're inspired to do it. So I'm going to give a perfect example. We've all pick any Rocky movie that you ever, like, I will never forget this. Rocky 1 or 2, like after watching it, all this, dude, after the movie went off, I immediately went in my backyard, hung a 2-liter Coke bottle and, from the tree, and put dirt in it, you know what I'm saying, and start working out, you know what I mean? Like that is what you laughing at, Ben? I mean, like, that's the type of inspiration that we're talking about. We've all been inspired by watching Rocky, right? I mean, you just, damn. Yeah, man, I went out there. Man, I went and hung a 2-liter Coke bottle from my tree and went and worked out what I thought I was working out too, you know what I mean? So it's like that. So I'm not really. So to finish up on what I was saying to you. So all those years that I was engaging and learning all of these different styles and fueling them together. So your mind works like Google. So you type something into Google, it immediately goes to it, right? Your brain works the same way. Once you've acquired all of this different stuff that you've put into your toolbox from the years of practicing and all this stuff, so at this point in my life, until I add more to it, whatever that my brain tells my soul tells my brain that I want to go to, it's like Google, because I've for 40 years been honing in on this craft. So if I feel like going into an Eric Johnson mode or a Frank Marino mode or a Wes Montgomery or a George Benson, my mind is working like Google. It's going right to it because I spent these years putting these tools in my toolbox. So I'm not drawing a blank. If I want to, that's why you often see me just randomly go into where I'm following something. You know what I mean? My body is here, but it's following a spirit that's telling me, you know what, hey. So that's why it's such a free-flowing thing for me.
Like when you went to fur lease?
Yes, sir. It's just a free-flowing thing, man.
You did the whole cashmere thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it just, man, okay, man, I'm feeling this, you know what I mean? So let's go there. So that's how that is. But I tell somebody in their first phase or their first process of it, man, learn everything that you possibly can, all different styles, because later on it's going to be massively pertinent to you, because it's going to, now, man, I remember working on some of this, classical, and in high school, in junior high school, I was in the classical and symphonic band. So that's where a lot of that came from, you know what I mean? And my brother was helping me on my oldest brother, Eugene, in the original Air Gas band, is 18 years older than me. So when I was 4 and 5 years old, he was turning me on to Cream and, Santana and Muddy Waters, and I'm 6 and 7 years old. And at the same time, I was listening to what my generation was listening to, which was hip hop and R&B. Plus, my mom and dad had me in church, so I was blending that with gospel. And then I had symphonic and classical, so it just made this big pot of gumbo. You know what I mean? So now I'm pulling from all kinda, and it's pretty powerful, man, when you have that kind of recipe. So, did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Oh, yours too?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got next. What would you like to hear next? Just whatever comes? Okay.
Whatever you got.
Okay. All right. when I found out that I was different. It scared me half to death. So badly mistreated, y'all, that I almost took my last breath. I felt so alone, hey, all by myself, just like I was in prison, locked up in a cell. This is my Southpaw serenade, y'all. 'Cause one day I hope to be better than the law allows, yeah. What seemed so easy was always misunderstood. With the hands of the devil, y'all. How the hell could I be this good? Just let me be. I sure enough think you should. 'Cause I just wanna play music, y'all, while playing this little old block of wood. This is my Southpaw serenade, y'all. 'Cause one day I hope to be better than the law allows, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Wow, wow, wow. We made our way in this world, some way, somehow. What started out as a curse, y'all, is so much better now. Hey, just let me be. I sure enough think you should, y'all. 'Cause I just wanna play music, y'all, while playing this little old block of wood. This is my Southpaw serenade, y'all. 'Cause one day I hope to be better than the law allows, yeah. Oh, man. Man. It ain't easy. It ain't easy to do, man. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, man. That is. Hey, man. Hey, man. Surprisingly. Oh, man. Okay, so your guys coming in at what time? Hey, man. Let me see. What I got? What can I work on? Let's see. I think I do. Let me see.
You got some Hendrix in you?
What you want here? Which one? I don't know the words though.
Okay.
I played that, but I don't know the words. I do see. It's a beautiful song, man. Beautiful song, man. I just don't know the words. You know, May This Be Love? Waterfall, nothing can harm me at all. My way seems so very small. My waterfall, I can see your rainbows calling me through the misery. My waterfall. Some people say daydreams is for them. They're the minded fool with nothing else you lose. Don't let them laugh at me. As long as I have you to see me through again. As long as I have you. As long as I have you. Waterfall, nothing can harm me at all. My worries are so very small, but for my waterfall. Nothing can harm me at all. My worries are so very small, but for my waterfall, my waterfall. I play that because a couple of days ago was Eric Johnson's birthday. And I have to say, when I met Eric Johnson, man, that was like, I don't know why, but for me, that seemed to have been what was, I think, would have been that to me, is a bigger highlight to me than it would be having the opportunity to meet Jimi Hendrix. Believe it or not, yeah, I'm influenced by Jimi Hendrix, but I'm influenced by people who are influenced by Jimi Hendrix more than I'm influenced by him. But you can't get around it because Hendrix is, man, he spiraled a lot of branches from him. And he was just going off of the branches that he was spun from, such as Albert King and Muddy Waters and John Lee Hooker and, you know, Curtis Mayfield and Bobby Womack. Dude, it was insane. It's insane. It's insane. And I had the chance to meet Stevie before he passed away. I met him when I was 15 years old, and I was cutting demos for my first record, and him and Jimmy Vaughn were working on Family Style, that record that they put out together. And, man, we played on 2 acoustics together. And, you know, I tell the story before, but, like, long story short, we played, and I was about to leave out the studio, and I said, man, can I have your autograph? And he said, only if I can have yours first. And I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that, man. Yeah. I was 15 years old. It was huge, man. It was huge. You know, when I come and he said, man, I done heard about you, man. The industry been talking about it. And I was 15 at the time. And I hadn't even put a record out yet. And he said, man, I know who you are. We sat there and talked, and we just talked about life, and we played Riviera Paradise together on 2 acoustic guitars, just me and him. And I was like, yo, man, my mind is blown right now, you know. Like, dude, can I please have your autograph? And he said, man, the only way I'm going to give you mine is you give me yours first. And that f***ed me up bad, man. I was f***ed up bad, man. I mean, you know, if that was inspiration enough for me to carry the torch on it. I met him in his years of being clean, and it was like the time that I met him was the time that I was supposed to meet him at that time. And, you know, within a year, he was gone. And I'm like, oh. So, you know, Eric Johnson, Stevie Ray, Robin Trower is another one, you know. But top two, I mean, you got Albert King, you got Freddie King, you got all of them, man. It's too many to name. And then you got Burger King, too. Now, don't forget about that King, too. I mean, Burger King is, you know, you got the 3 kings, but there's a 4th one. You got Freddie, Albert, and BB. But Burger King, though.